internet, it's Katie, and it is snowing outside, so appropriately enough, I've come dressed today as a snowflake. That was supposed to be funny.
Let's do it. Let's fall in love.
So today's video is one that closely resembles a video I did a couple videos ago, which was the 10 things that make me happy tag, and today I decided to do something kind of similar because A, that video got an amazing reaction from you guys. You seem to really like the positivity of the video, and B, because I have some feelings that I need to get out, and I felt that the best way to do so was to make a list because, you know, I'm a list maker. My mom taught me from a young age to make lists of things that I need to do and remember to do because I have a terrible memory. A little background story as to why I'm doing this particular list video. Last night, I was feeling very lonely. I get in those moods often. I'm sure it's a normal teenage girl thing, but I get in those moods where I'm like, SOS, I'm forever alone, basically. You know, after I watch one too many rom-coms and I'm just like, alright, my life sucks. Where is my Prince Charming? You know, all that jazz. It takes me a little while to kind of, you know, get back into the groove of, I don't need no man. If you're in that mood right now, this video is for you. I made a decision last night that instead of dwelling in my sorrows of being hopelessly single for the 18th year in a row, I decided to make a list because lists make me feel better. I'm not sure if I'm the only one, but I decided to make a list of things that I like more than kissing because I think the only reason why I really like boys and like the concept of boys and the boy species is because I just love kissing. I decided just to compile a list of 10 things that I like more than kissing and more than boys and more than that entire concept that society has told me is important in my life. So, without further ado, I'm going to launch into the list and hopefully this video will leave you feeling empowered. So first off, on the list of things I love more than kissing is chocolate cake. And to be more specific, the chocolate cake at this local Italian restaurant that's close to my house. I love, love, love this cake in particular. And it's funny because a lot of my friends don't like it because it's too, I don't want to use the word exotic, but I can't think of any other word to describe it. It's kind of like different tasting, so it's not the typical chocolate birthday cake. It's rich and creamy. I like it when it's not too squishy, but not too hard. It's like that perfect consistency with the cream in the middle. Oh my gosh, I'm making myself hungry. And the perfect frosting that isn't too sugary or, you know, too over the top. It's just perfect. So I really love chocolate cake and just the way it melts in my mouth, and in that moment, me and my chocolate cake, everything is great and I'm not worrying about the calories or worrying about it going all to my butt. It's just a great happy moment. Much better than kissing because you don't have to worry about where your lips are or the slobber or anything like that. It's just you and your cake. Okay, maybe a little bit slobber because the cake is just delicious, but aside from that. Number 2 on my list of things I love more than kissing is packages at the door. It's like Christmas morning, like every week. I spoil myself, I will say that. I do it, I spoil myself. But as the lovely Carrie Bradshaw from Sex and the City says, I like my money where I can see it, hanging in my closet. Getting home from a rough day at school or work or wherever you may be, and just seeing a nice brown package. I have come to recognize and like get really like excited at the sound of the UPS truck climbing up my hill to my house. I can hear it from a mile away. Even though they're from myself, I still feel like they're gifts, and you know, gifts are exciting, so that's definitely number 2 on my list. The third thing that is better than kissing in my mind is sneezing. And that's kind of strange, but it's, you know, God, there's those days where you just can't get a good sneeze out. It's just in there in your nasal passages and it just does not want to come out, and you make that face, you know, that like, I don't really know how to describe it, and your friend's like sitting across from you or something and they know that you're trying to sneeze and they say bless you and it doesn't come and it just squishes itself back up into your insides, and then you finally get it out and it's like, yeah, my life is in check, you know? Do you ever get that feeling? Am I the only one? I guess I'm just weird then. Number 4 is peeling off a sticker on the first try. I know I'm not the only one here. When you get like a nice apple or something and you try to peel off the sticker and that horrible like fuzzy sticker stuff just stays right on the fruit or whatever you're trying to get the sticker off of. You know that it's a good day when you can get off that sticker on the first try and it makes that nice like sound and you're like, bam! I don't have to use any sticker remover or use your nail. Successful sticker peeling is definitely one of my favorite things in the entire universe, and I know that it's one of yours too. Don't even lie to me. Number 5 on the list of things I like more than kissing is coming home from a rough day and just taking off the pants, taking off the bra, putting the hair up, and just, you know, collapsing in bed, that sort of feeling. I can look like a total hobo and no one will see me nor care what I look like, and I can just be me. A human being that does not need to look good for like 10 seconds of the day. That is definitely one of the best feelings in the entire world, knowing that no one is looking at you or, you know, caring about your appearance, and it can just be you and the Netflix. Number 6 is when someone laughs at my jokes. That is by far one of the best feelings on the planet because it does not happen very often. It's always that feeling, you know, like seconds after you say something and you're like anticipating a laugh, and it either comes or it doesn't. And the days that it comes is a good day and it's a good feeling because you feel sort of accomplished with yourself. Someone else took joy in something that I said. Whether I was trying to be funny or not, it's still nice to get a laugh out of someone, you know, just to show that your existence is funny to them. I never really thought about it that way, but really, making someone laugh is the best feeling in the entire universe, and when you just succeed in a good joke or a good comment and you're like, yeah, Katy, good one. Number 7 are pens or markers, etc. that make your handwriting look smoking hot. I really love my handwriting in markers and pens, and I hate my handwriting in pencils, so even if the teacher tells me, you might want to use pencil on this, you bet your butt I'm gonna be using some pen. I like the way it just feels, and especially those little blue ones. It's especially great when you get your signature right on the first try, when you're signing some sort of document and it's just so perfect and loopy and just awesome that you want to take a picture of it and just Instagram it or something, but that'd be weird, so you probably shouldn't do that, and people could probably copyright things or something. That's probably a bad idea. It's just a great feeling when you take good notes and you're like, okay, my handwriting's good, that means my life's in check. Number 8 on my list of things I love more than kissing is nothing to do, nowhere to be. I love me time. I like taking bubble baths. I like catching up on my favorite shows. Sometimes being alone can be one of the best feelings in the entire world because you don't have to impress people. You don't have to worry about their needs. You just kind of chill with yourself, and if you're hungry, you eat. You don't have to worry about the other person, you know, it's just a lot less trouble, which, that being said, it's awesome being with your girlfriends and hanging out and going out and partying and all this stuff or whatever, but there are definitely times where I just like being by myself, and my parents think I'm a lunatic sometimes when I'm just alone on Friday nights, but sometimes you just need that. You need that time to be like, okay, it's just me, and that's okay because I can be alone. I found that a lot of my friends have a problem with being alone, which kind of flabbergasts me a little bit, just because sometimes when I'm around a lot of people, I just am itching to be alone, you know, just need to get out and get some fresh air or something. And it's not because I'm an introvert necessarily, because I do really identify as being an extrovert, but I really do just like to hear myself think sometimes, and it's nice those days where you just have nowhere to be, no one to see, you know, nothing to deal with, you don't have to be anywhere or do anything. It's just a great feeling. So number 9 is when I have strong eyeliner game. Yep, I'm gonna make that a thing. You think strong eyebrow game is the coined saying at the moment, but no honey, I'm gonna make it strong eyeliner game, because when your eyeliner is on point, when both the wings look relatively similar, because gosh, I have those days where I'm just, you know, really ambitious with this one and then not so ambitious with that one, but when they're on point, they're the same, they're looking like sisters. That's a good day, when you just have nice eyeliner and when it just makes your eyes look spectacular and dazzling. That is a good day, and when my eyeliner is on point, my life is on point, and don't even say that you don't identify with that statement. And finally, drumroll please, number 10 on the list of 10 things that I love more than kissing, those I love my life moments. And gosh, I get those a lot more recently than I ever have before, and I think it's because I'm a senior now, and so probably 90% of my friends I won't be seeing for a little while, which is kind of scary to think about, actually, like really scary now that I just said it out loud, but I'm really just noticing a lot more things in my life that I'm like content with, and I'm like, okay, I love my life, this is awesome. A lot of the time I'm consumed with negative thoughts and kind of like, I hate my life, I hate my school, I hate my everything, but when you get those nice moments where you're just like, you know, with some friends having a great time, and you're just sitting there by yourself thinking about, wow, I love these people. Or I was at dinner the other night with my friend and she was talking and I was just kind of zoning out a little bit because I do that a lot, I have a lot of thoughts, and I was just sitting there thinking, wow, I love this girl, she's one of my great friends and I'm glad that we're friends. You know, I just get those little feelings sometimes where I'm like, ugh, cool beans. I have a cool life. Especially when I'm dwelling on my lack of boy in my life. It's nice to just sit back and think of all the things that I am thankful for and that I do have. So yeah, I guess that's really it for my list of 10 things. So word to the wise, if you guys are ever in a place where you're thinking, wow, my life sucks, just kind of sit there for a second, maybe make a list if you're one of those people, because you know, I am. Make a list or just sit there and think about all the things that you are thankful for, that you do have, and that you are thankful to have. And even if it seems like you don't have very much, I know there's definitely people in sticky situations and they feel like they have nothing to live for. But if you're ever in that situation, just kind of think about the things that you do have, because even if you have little, you still have something, or you still have some sort of knowledge or possession that someone else doesn't have. That's my video. I hope you guys enjoyed. And before I let you guys go on with your lives, I do have a little shout out to give to a new friend of mine named Katy, who I've actually been getting a lot of college advice from because she actually graduated recently from the school that I'm going to in the fall, so it just kind of made sense for me to get advice from her. And she also has a YouTube channel where she gives a lot of college advice as well as beauty and fashion advice. She's very stylish, lives in New York City, you know, dream life, kind of what I want to do in the future. So she's an excellent channel and she's an excellent person overall, a great blog too. So I'll link her in the description box. Her name is Katy's Bliss, that's her username, and she's amazing. You guys might have heard of her already, but I want you guys to shower her with love in the YouTube comment section because she's great and she deserves it. If you have some extra time on your hands, be sure to leave me a comment with something that you enjoy more than kissing, and hopefully this will catch on maybe. I believe that is it. I hope you guys are having a lovely day. Hopefully you're staying warm wherever you are, and I'll talk to you guys all in my next video. Bye!